actually banjir the fish with the chili paste. Now,
Cooking apa?
so Appa is going to make the sambal, yeah, the chili paste right now. First of all, I have approximately, I'm using big chili here with a combination, I actually mix with 2 small chili padi. This is approximately 6 to 7 pieces of big chili. I cut it into chunks so that it's easier to be blend later. 1 small piece of ginger, 2-3 cloves of garlic. Here is my chili padi, right? Then we have 2 shallot. Yeah, I'm using Thai shallot. I have 2 calamansi. This one we will use it towards the end during serving. And to make the sambal a lot more flavorful, this is the secret ingredient, which is dried shrimp. So later I will blend the dried shrimp together. And also I have some here. This is some toasted belacan powder. Yeah. All right. So here is my chopper. Putting in the chili, which I've cut into chunks so that it's easier to be chopped. And put inside the blender, the chopper here. Putting in the garlic and also ginger as well. Right, and I am also going to put in the dried shrimp. The dried shrimp, you don't have to soak it, you just have to rinse it very quickly, yeah. And I'll be adding approximately 1 teaspoon of toasted belacan, some salt, I'm going to add in a little bit of water to ease the blending process. So let's close the lid and on the power. Right, less than 10 seconds, very fast. Actually, this blender is very cheap, only 100 plus ringgit. Right, we have this kind of consistency, good enough. Right, so next thing we are going to saute the sambal. Put in a good amount of oil here. You need a lot of oil for sambal making, yeah? Don't have to wait until the oil is heated up, no problem. We can actually add in the blended chili even when the oil is still cold. Actually, the good thing about this is that it won't get burnt too easily. Sambal can get burnt quite easily, yeah? And another trick is if you can use a non-stick wok, sambal also tends to stick as well, right? So after you add it in, you will use a medium heated oil to saute it for somewhere, I would say, between 5 minutes plus minus. Just now we actually added a little bit of salt inside beforehand, and not forgetting the belacan is also quite salty, the belacan powder. Next thing, I'm going to add in some sugar to balance out the flavor, yeah? And now you want to use the hot oil to slowly brings out all the nice fragrance. And you do need to keep on stirring. If not, it will stick or it can actually get burned at the bottom. Now this is after approximately 2-3 minutes sauteing. You will notice the color already start to become darker. And I'm going to add in a little bit of light soy sauce here for extra flavor and also to give it a little bit of color as well, darker color as well. Yeah. Then we continue stirring. Alright, this is after approximately 5-6 minutes. It is already done. So what we later we can just pour this sambal over anything you like. It's super fragrant right now. Again, out of fire. By the way, you can add in a little some cooking apple chicken stock powder if you like. That will further enhance the flavor. So our sambal is ready. Hi, this is cooking Appa. Today Appa is going to make a very simple ikan bakar grilled fish at home. Yeah. So I have 2 pieces of stingray here, very fresh. Later we are going to pan fry. Yeah, we're going to pan fry the stingray and then we will pour the sambal over. Of course, later I'll be showing you how to make this very flavorful sambal. As you can see from here, it is super appetizing. Now, of course, and one very important thing that you need for ikan bakar, it is the banana leaf. You like it or not, banana leaf is really not just for decorative purposes. If you really want to get the real, true ikan bakar aroma, you need banana leaf during the pan frying process. So here's our wok, and we shall actually put in the banana leaves inside. Then only we'll add some oil. Let's heat up the oil. Now while waiting for the oil to heat up, actually we need to prep the fish. After washing, I actually marinate with a little bit of salt. Now, at the restaurant or at the hawker center, they will actually marinate it with 1 layer of turmeric powder. That will give extra flavor. But today, Appa is going to skip that step because turmeric powder is very difficult to wash, especially when my hand touches it. Alright, but you can add in the turmeric powder, of course. So once you have heated out the oil, you can actually put in the fish and let it pan fry for a couple of minutes. And meanwhile, one thing you can do to really infuse the fish with the banana leaf flavor, it is to close the lid. By the way, banana leaves actually contains water inside, so it may have a little bit of splattering. So it's always a good idea, I'm not sure if you can see, to have the lid on, yeah, so that the oil will not splatter to you. I must admit that I added in the fish too early. I should have waited until the oil is a little bit more hot, a lot hotter. Then only I add in the fish. That will be better. Yeah. So this is after approximately 4 minutes pan frying. Let me see if we can use a tongue. Oops, I can't. I'll use something to flip it over. We can actually remove the banana leaves and continue to let it pan fry. Now we actually want to make it char outside. Of course, if you added the turmeric powder, it will look so much nicer right now. It's already very fragrant. This is after another 2-3 minutes. Let me see how's the char. I'm really going for the char right now, more than anything else. Some people may say, Appa, you should not use stainless steel spatula on a non-stick. I know, but all you need is just to be a bit careful. That will be fine, don't worry. Right, I'm starting to get the char, so I'm giving another side another about 1-2 minutes, then it's done. See, this is the kind of char I wanted. Right, total pan frying time today is almost 10 minutes because I put in the fish too early before the oil really gets smoking hot. Okay, so that's one thing for you to take note. Now I'm going to carefully move the fish over to my serving plate. Alright, so we have a banana leaf. Now this banana leaf is for decoration. And then we have the fish on top. Now we can actually bundle the fish with the chili paste. Now, outside they will actually add in the chili paste to be towards the end, right before serving. Add in the chili paste in the wok to pan fry the fish together. Today, so Appa is trying to make a more gracious way of making the Ikan Bakar. There's no rules in Appa kitchen, yeah? The way you like, this is home cooking. Alright, then of course you want to get some calamansi. Right, done. My very simple homemade grilled fish is ready. I hope you like my very simple video today. If you like my video, do share my video on the Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on the Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.